Hmm.
Well, let's up into the game. In the bottom left, we have the light blue Zerg player, Lambo.
On the bottom right is the red Zerg. He is Nerchio.
Okay, so I gotta put my heart in the sleeve and my cards on the table, guys. I think Nerchio is going to win this series. But I always get yelled at on YouTube through comments, and people really dislike that I hype up Lambo, but I actually think Lambo's a very good player. And I'm not going to say he's coming here with the moxie to win over Nerchio 2-0 or anything, but the same way we see like surprising results where somebody like Hero Marine can take a game off Nerchio, I absolutely believe Lambo can too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ZvZ, and I don't know. There's always some variability. It does feel like, but I give it to Nerchio with a chance of Lambo in the future.
Cloudy with a chance of Lambo.
Exactly. But no early pulls here. It is going to be vertical or horizontal, rather. I know the difference. The overlords are going to see each other soon enough. It's funny because one of them sent them one way, and the other one sent them the other.
So I have a really dumb way to remember that. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
So I don't actually have anything for horizontal, but for vertical, I think of vertibirds flying up in the sky. So up and down is vertical, and by process of elimination, left and right is horizontal.
I didn't have any tricks, so I just straight up learned them.
I just, was a regular human being, smart adult, etc.
Hey, man, like
just rub my face in it, why don't you?
There's a lot of things that people need. What are those things? What are those things called, actually? I don't know. I don't know what they're
if
called.
only you had some kind of trick to remember the name
right?
of what you're referring to.
Exactly. Damn. Anyways, for a lot of different weird things. So whatever, in your case, it was vertical and horizontal.
So it's funny, maybe somebody in chat will remember this. When I was young, when they were teaching us the planets in the solar system, I can't remember what the trick was, but I just remember it had to do with pizza. And I've been really sad that as I grew up, I forgot, because that was like a really good method to remember the planets. But then, of course, you're also like, well, I know that it's like, Venus and Earth and Mercury, etc. Apparently not Pluto, though. Feels bad, man.
I think I could probably do it. But what I really hate is that my friends learned the 50 States song because it's kind of a catchy tune, and they learned it. I never learned this damn thing. So that's, because of it, I just never had the easy access to learning the 50 States, which I've never bothered doing because I don't care enough, even as an American.
Can you recite them all right now?
No, I just said I can't.
Oh.
And I would never bother learning to. I don't care enough. But there's a couple of things where I really hate, like, the whole Asian system of teaching math and like how to do multiplication.
How it's way better, but then I can't learn it because I'm already old and learned it the wrong way.
Exactly. Like, it's just, damn. Anyway. I guess the difference we didn't really talk about, as we see both of them getting a couple of links here and there, is that Lambo did go for the outside base, where Nerchio took the safer one. And Lambo's the ones being more aggressive, and Lambo might just have an opportunity here. Nerchio does have some banelings, but no speed yet.
It might not be speed, but with 3 queens, I feel like advantage still goes to Nerchio in this situation. Although he does miss the pickoff on those 2. But nice block in the mineral line.
That's cool.
That was actually really cool.
Oh, lordy. Yeah, Nerchio, I mean, it looks like he's going to be fine, but Lambo is looking for a limited number of drone kills and lane kills and whatever, so I think he's okay with this.
Yeah, this wasn't super duper all in. This was meant to be an attack that maybe caught Nerchio off guard, but without taking it too far. And he does get some kills. I mean, 8 kills is nice. Takes a worker lead off this from droning in the back end of it, too.
Yeah, not bad at all. It looks like he had enough drones, or enough minerals to hatchery, but then put it in the drones, never mind.
The straw poll's breaking my heart, by the way. How can so many people vote no on Pluto being a planet? Team Jerry, Pluto's absolutely a planet, okay? It's also
I didn't realize
dog.
Put that in there. I don't have strong feelings on whether Pluto is or is not. I do enjoy the joke where it's like, well, Pluto. Wait, it's like Pluto talking, and it's like your mom thought I was big enough. Okay.
Got him. All right, Lambo's transitioning into roaches. Both players have thirds on the way. Lambo's is a little bit further ahead.
Oh, actually, one last thing. Have you seen the placemat, the kids' placemat, where it's like the planet, and then Pluto's off in the distance, looking really, really sad? It's no longer a planet. That's a real placemat you can get for kids.
No, but that's amazing.
Okay. Now we can talk about the game. Third base is a little bit faster for Lambo, as he not only got a drone lead from that initial push, he also just got the third base lead. He's lost the drone lead now, but for another time. And they're on to the same tech, the same units. Roach versus Roach. Yay.
Pneumonic devices? What does this have to do with numbers, guys? Nick's just torn down a couple of queens, or overlords, excuse me, with his queens while this has been going on. And I'm not sure if he was setting up for like a surprise attack or if he just really wants to strip Lambo vision, so he's playing a little bit more scared. But I think Lambo's playing pretty, well, say normal behind this. There's not a lot to be scared of.
Yeah, it's usually, if you can take an overlord down, take the overlord down. Lambo's getting +1. They're both getting a decent number of roaches. No one looking to go all in. Or no, never mind. I thought Nerchio's lair was already done. Nerchio might be going all in, and that's another reason to take out the overlords. Unfortunately, it might be scouted a little sooner than he would have liked.
These links. That's a really high energy queen that just went down. That's really unfortunate to lose that. Yeah. Roaches will keep the Banelings from getting to the middle line, so Lambo won't get too much for this attack, but still getting those queens was nice.
Yeah, but did Lambo really see that it was an all-in on the way?
Oh, probably not with 8 more drones on the way. He's supply blocked by this too.
Nerchio just goes back into droning, but he doesn't have a lair and he never made an evolution chamber, so...
Okay, if Nerchio had actually gone fully all in with this, Lambo's supply block would have actually gotten him killed with that drone round he just made. Straight up. But because Nerchio didn't go right away and he's still not going right now, Lambo's had time to get 4 overlords out, and Nerchio's putting a bunch of drones down too. Maybe
he thought he was scouted. That's going back into droning. Because, I mean, Lambo would have had a decent chance at survival even after the drone round, but I don't know. He's going to catch up, but unfortunately the real bad thing about this is, well, he killed both his overlord and his opponents and got supply blocked. That's the first bad thing. The second bad thing is that +1 is just straight up behind. Like, the roach speed will eventually come to, like, even. There's no further roach speed to get, but Lambo could get +2 a lot faster. And that's where Nerchio just would feel the burn in the future games.
Mark my words, Twitch chat. If we ever get interstellar travel, like, in my lifetime, I'm going to move to Pluto. I'm going to live on that planet.
It's one of the worst planets to live on, right up there with Mercury, but for different, opposite reasons.
Dog, I love the cold, though.
Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna move to Mercury because I like the hot.
I got outs where shorts.
I'm gonna move to the sun.
Always shorts on Pluto. That's people are like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's gonna be my answer. In shorts on Pluto.
And some guy notices me and is like, hey, I saw you.
Alright, well, a very significant roach lead for Lambo as he comes into the fight. He's down on Ravagers and he doesn't have the defensive Spine Crawler to fight with, but numbers weren't looking too bad for him. He also had upgrades on his side, and all things considered, that could have been a better fight for him, but Nerchio very nicely done with the defense. Couple of corrosive bows here and there, and of course the transfuses to that spine, keeping them alive a little bit longer. Yeah,
it was a good defense, an emergency defense. And Lambo definitely overcommitted a little bit, but he still has the upgrade lead, but it's vastly shortened. He did not go for +2 immediately. He went for more roaches. So it's like a 30-second supply or upgrade lead, unless Nerchio waits a long time himself. We'll see. But the game goes on, and Nerchio's later upgrades, later lair has not really shown any problem so far. I think it's an Overseer specifically scouting for Spire. Tricky Zergs and their follow-up Spires, but nope, no one going for a Spire. No one even going for Burrow and Tunneling Claws quite yet, which I guess could also be scouted by looking for the hatchery Wiggly and Jiggly. I kind of wish that other races had more fun ways of like seeing if it's upgrading or not, you know?
Carbot.
Yeah, exactly, the Carbot mod, right? It's like like that'd be amazing.
The Marine having that party in the tech lab is super great.
Or even if you went up to the tech lab and you could hear like research sounds, you know, that type of thing on the tech lab. Like whenever you clicked on a Hellbat or the
Academy.
The Academy, thank you, the Firebat Academy. It was just like, okay then.
Like someone was like dying in the background. Yeah, it was like I never knew what was the deal with that was, but. Yeah, I think
it's because they're being burned alive in their suits, by the way. That's a lore thing.
Oh, so. Is that actually what that is?
Yeah, the only reason fire bats are chosen is because they're really insane and they're given special equipment, but if it breaks, they get boiled alive in their suit.
Well, now we know why none of them made it to multiplayer.
They're pretty crazy. Reapers also have a high chance of dying due to their jetpacks exploding, but they're also kind of crazy. Terran just has a high chance of dying.
How did the Terran race make it to space in the first place? Jesus. You got ship captains abandoning ship at the first sign of danger. You got suicidal fire bats and crazy
you got monkeys flying around and science.
Wait, do you?
Yeah, that's one of the, if you click on scientists enough, they're like, get that monkey back in its cage or whatever.
That's awesome.
You can hear in the background. Okay, anyway. Alright, so this is a nice little peel off here that Nerchio did respond to, but a little bit late, so Lambo ends up getting the hatchery without the roaches.
I don't think Rifkin knows what interstellar means. Well, obviously, if we have interstellar, it'll take me further faster. It's like, if I could fly a plane to Zombie Grub's house, it's better than driving. Hello? Hey, Lahiwu! Thank you for the 15 months. Pluto's cool. True story. And a good pun. As Lambo's cutting backwards, he wasn't really dropping a lot of corrosive biles, and Nerchio actually catches a portion of his army, forcing him to sit in those corrosive biles. Lambo just lost a huge chunk of supply. He's got 22 more roaches on the way, but what he has currently is not good enough to fight Nerchio. And in fact, more Ravagers being picked up out of position. This is going really well for Nerchio.
Nerchio has such a bigger bank, too. Lambo just straight up fell behind in this game. Even killing the 4th base will not make up for just losing the game.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a snipe attempt here for some drones, maybe something goes towards the main, but this is too far gone. I feel like Nerchio just can't be stopped. His army supply is way too out of control, and even if it wasn't a money problem, it's starting to become a larva problem.
Yeah, that too. That's gonna be it. It kind of came all of a sudden and not really through a bunch of amazing engagements. But Nerchio did eventually get an upgrade lead. He did eventually get a tech lead. I think Infestors are better than Tunneling Claws, as Lambo only got to use them really once. GG.
GG. Well, Nerchio takes the first game in this series. Maybe not super crazy surprising, but well done. We are going to go to a commercial break really quick, though. We'll see you guys in 2 minutes with game number 2 when we return. All right, folks, we're back, and real quick note here. Got some bits coming in from oh, I can't say your name, but thank you for the bits. And Vlandra also subbed for 2 months a little while ago, says 2 months ago, Twitch Prime. Sorry that we missed that, but know that we appreciate it. Getting into game number 2, though, he does lead 1-0 in the upper left. It's going to be the blue Zerg player, Nerchio.
In the bottom right is the red Zerg. He is Lambo.
Also, just a note, we'll talk a little bit about this more once we get out of the game. I didn't realize he had made it public already, or I would have already brought it up. But the vlog from Jake, aka No Regret, on Scarlet's GSL run actually just got made public. And what's cool about it is it does feature some of the stuff that goes on inside the BaseTradeTV house over there, and is absolutely worth checking out. If someone's got a link to it, that'd be great. If not, I'll link it after the game is done. Because we are hoping to, like, one of the big things with the house is we want to be pumping video content. The idea is like 1 to 2 vlogs of some variety a month, at least that combined with tournament play from stuff within the house. Like, for example, we got the in-house tournament coming up with the BaseTradeTV map test contest and other cool ideas and projects. You guys probably saw Dong Wars too. Like, I love that the house gives us the potential to do a lot of stuff that we wouldn't normally be able to do. So definitely make sure to check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. Well, all of it, but I skipped through. And it's got a lot of content, actually, and a lot of cool stuff that you would never usually see. Like strategy talks and whatnot. But Nerchio did an early pool, and it is now on the way. It's got speed. It does not have banelings. So hatchery will eventually be coming down.
And he's actually going to dodge past the overlords too, so taking a side path on the map means Lambo might not see this right away. Lambo last game, there was a couple of risky moments where he was droning where I didn't think he should have, but he managed to get away with it. This time around, maybe not going to be so easy, even if it's just one drone here and there. It's going to cost him. Also, that is the carbine investor?
That's my favorite. I'm so glad I have a magnet of it.
Yeah.
My parents understand what the thing is on the refrigerator is. Yeah, I think this is gonna do a lot of damage, man. Like Lambo only went for 2 lings, not even like 4 or 6. And his queens are, well, they are about to pop out. Of course, they're not gonna be combined, and they might just get overwhelmed.
Yeah, Nerchio's already at speed. Yeah, I love that he cancels that in the natural, knowing that it would have gone down. You probably should restart that in the main, if anything, but the queen goes down immediately. Nerchio's going to just pressure on top of the hatchery, although I feel like if he just went through the main, he could push for a win.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to do, I guess, because the drone pool still is effective. Not in this way, though. They kind of pull into the lings as opposed to surrounding them.
Oh, and he managed to get through the center of them, too. If they had been able to block and bodyguard that queen, this could have been different, but looks like that's going to be the game, and a very abrupt end to the series.
Yeah, that is game. He's trying to get a Baneling nest.
GG. All right, go Nerchio. That Polish pride. So we got Poland versus Germany. Nerchio versus Showtime coming up for the grand finals. It's going to be a best of 5 PVZ.